Remember, it is CNN News 18, your channel, that's bringing you all the latest developments over here. In the latest, what we can tell you is that the Lutra brothers, the deportation process has begun, and perhaps you can expect them to arrive in India tonight or perhaps by morning tomorrow. Let me quickly take that forward with Ankur and Yesha, who are with us as well. So, Ankur, to highlight the process, once they arrive, what happens next is also the other key critical question.
Yeah, one thing I would like to clarify to our viewers that this is the extradition is different and the
Yes.
deportation is different. In this case, this is deportation. Extradition requires the much lengthy legal local process, and in deportation, it is very easy for any nation to send back the persons who have not qualified the complete process of residing in that particular country. So in this case, it will be very easy for Indian agencies since already the deportation process has already begun, and it is also important for India that the local authorities easily hand over the Luthra brothers to Indian agencies, and this it requires a routine. It takes approximately 1 or 2 hours to complete the process, and after completing the documentation, the Indian authorities would finally get the handover of Luthra brothers, and they have to submit the copy of FIR and the charges against them since it is culpable homicide and not amounting to murder. In this case, the police has said that they were aware that in this case the intention was not to kill anyone, but they were aware that yes, this particular step of us can take lives. So certainly they were aware about the intensity of their working. And
Okay.
in this case, now this has to be briefed by the Thai authorities, and after satisfying the Thai authorities, the documentation will end once it is
Okay.
Thai authorities are satisfied with the Indian side, and after that Indian authorities would be getting Luthra brothers back to India.
Stay with me, Ankur. In fact, CNN News 18 is currently in Phuket, trailing the Luthra brothers as they are deported. As Ankur has also been highlighting, the deportation process has begun. It's, of course, different from, in fact, the procedures that are involved with the extradition treaty. Let's quickly play out a ground report by Arunima. She's currently in Phuket. Let's play that out for you.
So this news that is just coming in that the Lutra brothers have been detained. They're being brought to the Phuket airport. Immigration services will ensure that all their immigration documents are checked, and after those legal formalities are completed, the brothers are likely to be handed over to Indian authorities. What we are told is that on the outskirts of Phuket, they were in a resort from where Thai authorities first identified them, and then the process of detention was carried out. Interpol was informed, and then the Indian authorities were also taken into confidence. So their run away from the law of the land is finally coming to an end in Thailand. Any time now, they're likely to board the flight and reach Delhi.
All right, getting in more breaking inputs. This is a CNN News 18 mega exclusive brought to us by Security Affairs Editor Manoj Gupta. This is about how the Luthra brothers were tracked, the inside story of their arrest. Top government sources say the operation began when Indian immigration detected the suspect's exit to Thailand. The information then was passed to the Thai police, and the Thai immigration confirmed their entry. That was the very critical key point when the coordination began. Remember, the police then raided multiple locations, and although the suspects had shifted once, they were finally found. The legal process was then started, and they are expected to be deported soon. As Manoj Gupta has been reporting for us, we are being told it should happen tonight or by tomorrow. Let's quickly take this forward with Aman Sharma, who's joining me live from the newsroom. Aman, if you can take us through how this entire process has also brought to light the close coordination through the channels of Interpol between the Thai security authorities and their Indian counterparts as well.
Well, Akanksha, clearly this is quick work done by the Indian authorities in close coordination with Interpol as well as the Thailand authorities, as the facts are now emerging that India was already on their track. They were closely coordinating with the Thai authorities for the last few days, ever since the Luthras, make good their escape on this 5:30 a.m. flight on December 7th, just a few hours after this blaze had consumed their Goa outlet, killing 25 people. And we broke this last night that 1:17 a.m. they had booked their flight on a travel portal, and 5:30 a.m. they were out of India. They were on this flight to Phuket. Since then, Indian agencies have been on their hunt, and close coordination was mounted with the Thai authorities. As our internal security editor Manoj Gupta is now reporting, that this is also a classic case because extraditions, Akanksha, take a long time. It's a legal process. You have to go through multiple courts. India has handled such extradition proceedings in various other foreign courts. We all know the cases where it has been long pending for many years, and India clearly did not want to go that route. I think what has happened here very clearly is that India has closely coordinated with Interpol, the Thai authorities, for immediate deportation of the Luthra brothers, because they have a criminal case pending here. I think the criminal proceedings were weighed upon by the Thai authorities, that look, they are facing a very serious criminal case. They have absconded from India to escape being prosecuted in that, and that is why India wants them back. And yesterday also, Akanksha, because the court, the local court in Rohini, did not give them any immediate protection from an arrest, I think that has also contributed in their immediate detention by the Thai authorities. And as the information we're getting through Manoj Gupta, our internal security editor, that by tonight, the Luthras could be back in either Mumbai or Delhi. They could be put back on the flight to Delhi. This is extremely quick and decisive work by India, and blunts that criticism which was also coming the way of the agencies, that you could not stop the Luthras from escaping the country. Yet another absconder has absconded from the country. I think all that is getting addressed, and we could see the Luthras back in India either tonight or tomorrow.
All right, stay with me, Aman. I can see Yesha and Ankur are also back with us. So Ankur, quick, for the benefit of our viewers, important to highlight why the deportation process has been kick-started, and it's not the route that's being taken via the extradition treaty. Why so?
So, extradition treaty is required in some different cases, which Aman has already clarified. It's a lengthy process. It requires the local court intervention also. Then after the approval and a long process of fighting in the local court, only then the person can extradite, be it Tabu, Rana, and other cases also. In this particular case, deportation is much easier. And in previous cases also, like, there have been multiple cases where the people from Indians from Afghanistan, from Dubai and Middle East, they went to there, and finally they were deported over the passport issues. So certainly the deportation process is much easier. It is the Indian authorities, started had taken multiple steps in different directions. Initially they started cancelling the passports of their Luthra brothers, and meanwhile the Interpol also issued the blue corner notice to ask the Thai authority to find out the whereabouts their Luthra brothers. So certainly this has now come to an end, and very soon, within 12 or 14 hours, the Luthra brothers will be coming back to India.
Stay with me. I want to take one more question, and that with Yesha. Yesha, take us through how were authorities able to track them down at all the way to a resort in Phuket where they were actually seeking refuge. Inputs coming in from Manoj Gupta, in fact, also go on to indicate that they even tried to bluff the authorities by changing one location.
Absolutely. In fact, the whole process started here from Goa, wherein the Interpol and CBI were approached, stating that a blue corner notice should be issued against the Lutra brothers. When that really happened was where the agencies started working with their counterparts in Thailand. Now the tracking, because clearly it was found out by Goa police and the central agencies that they'd escaped to Phuket in Thailand, and they'd gotten the exact details of the timing that the flight was taken, the booking that was done. So from there, they got hold of the immigration details of the Lutra brothers. Now, then the tracking was to be done by the Indian immigration. After details were shared that they were in Thailand, Thai police was informed about the same. Now here, like you in fact been discussing with Ankur that this was not an extradition process that was followed despite India having a treaty with Thailand, but Thai police was approached in this case. Indian teams were at Phuket airport, and apart from that, when we speak of this
Stay with me, Yesha. I think you can figure out your location right now. But quickly to take our viewers through all the latest inputs we are getting in right now, what we are being told is that all the action is now gradually moving over to Phuket. This is the place where they have been deported as far as the Phuket airport is concerned. And after the Thai authorities hand over the Luthra brothers, we can expect them to arrive. Let me take that forward with Aman, who continues to stay with us from the newsroom. So, Aman, what are you learning in terms of, all right,